Hello, good evening, everyone. We are here to record the group presentation for the assessment number 2, which is for the subject of the strategic leadership. We have selected the topic for this Tesla global expansion and production challenges. I will take a few moments to introduce myself and my other group fellows. My name is Syed Ali Naki and my student ID is 64364. Along with me, there are two other fellows that will come up later on. The first one is Lasita Pumal and the other one is Supriya Mandapati. So now I will move forward to the next slide. So first of all, I will provide you about some background and overview of our research work. We have done analysis on the Tesla's global expansion and production challenges. We have done strategic diagnosis. We have identified some shortcomings and flaws. We have also researched on some plans and implementation strategies. So we have selected the time period from 2016 to 2020 because it is the critical growth phase for the Tesla. We have adopted two frameworks. The first one is the McKinsey-Sermonez and the other one is the Porter's Five Forces Rules Applied. So this is the group presentation recording for our subject, strategic leadership. Let us move forward to the overview of our case study. As Tesla has faced severe production bottlenecks during this expansion period from 2016 to 2020, and the flagship Model 3 has already witnessed a production shortfall. And because of the global expansion, we require new manufacturing capabilities like plants and workforce. And because of the competition from the other market players like BYD, Hyundai, Mercedes, it was very difficult for Tesla to keep a foothold in the market. And from the small startup to a mass manufacturer, it was really a big deal for the Tesla during this time period. We have identified some external environment factors that are adversely affecting the production targets for the Tesla. The first one is the other traditional automobile makers are also investing billions in their electric cars. The second one is government is also promoting the sustainable means of transportation and encouraging people to take the public transport. And because of the different rifts between the tensions and the trade between different economies and the supply chain uncertainties, it is also affecting the production of the Tesla cars. And the fourth one is because of the high customer demand that are exceeding the Tesla's overall production capacity. And the last one is because of the semiconductor shortages all over the world. There is like uncertainty in automobile industry. So we have applied the Porter's Five Forces analysis to assess the competitive environment and the potential profitability for the upcoming Tesla's models. The first one is the competitive rivalry between the different EV entrants. The supply bargaining power is moderate for the specialized components. The customer power is very low because of the very high price for the Tesla models, and because of the new entrants, the other threats for the other companies are very high, and the substitutes threats are minimal for the electric vehicles. We have also diagnosed some internal factors that are adversely affecting the production targets for the Tesla. There is no doubt that it has very strong innovation capabilities but very weak operational efficiency because of its centralized organizational structure that rotates around its CEO Elon Musk. There is very little room for the other managers and board of directors to take independent decisions. It has excellent technological development and marketing competency. The manufacturing systems are inadequate for the mass production, and its brand strength is high, but production capability is questionable. So from this slide onwards, my other fellow Lasita will explain.
Hi, my name is Lasta Peramuna. My student ID is 63421. In this slide, I'm going to talk about using the McKinsey 7's framework reveals significant alignment issue with the Tesla during this period. While the company's strategy was clear and its shared values were strong, critical gaps embedded in system structure and skills. The production system was indicated for mass manufacturing. Organizational structure remained centralized around CEO Elon Musk, and the company lacked deep manufacturing expertise compared to traditional automakers. Tesla's core competencies lay in battery technology, software integration, and brand positions. However, the value chain analysis revealed weaknesses in operations, particularly manufacturing and supply chain management. The company excels in technology development and marketing but struggled with the operational excellence required for mass production. In this slide, I'm going to talk about gap identification, production capacity gap. The most critical gap was Tesla inability to meet production targets for the Model 3 in 2017. Tesla aimed to produce 500,000 vehicles annually but managed only 103,000 due to what Musk termed production hell. This gap represented a fundamental mismatch between strategic ambitions and operational capabilities. Supply chain vulnerabilities. Tesla's supply chain exhibited concerning dependencies, particularly on Panasonic for battery cells and various semiconductor suppliers. The company vertically integration strategy, while innovative, created bottlenecks when internal process couldn't scale effectively. Geographic consideration of supply also posed risk during global distributions. With production concentrated primarily in Fremont, California, Tesla faced significant logistic cost and regulatory challenges in serving global markets. The company lacked in the distributed manufacturing network of established automakers, creating both cost disadvantages and market access barriers. The gap between Tesla's startup culture and the requirements of mass manufacturing became apparent. Traditional automakers had decades of experience in lean manufacturing, quality control, and supply chain optimization, capabilities Tesla needed to develop rapidly. Strategic plans and strategies. Gigafactory strategy. Tesla response centered on the ambition Gigafactory strategy aimed at achieving unprecedented scale in battery and vehicle production. The strategy involved building massive, highly automated facilities designed to reduce costs through the economics of scale while bringing key components in-house. The Shanghai Gigafactory completed in record in time in 2019 demonstrated Tesla commitment to global expansion while addressing supply chain risks. The facility enabled local production for the Chinese market while serving as a template for future international expansion.
Hi, myself Supriya. Here now I'm going to explain about the Tesla vertical integration strategy. It's a strategy where the company plans to gain ownership and controls over the different stages of the supply chain, from the raw material production to the distribution and the retail. Here in the Tesla, we are going to discuss about the battery production partnership expanded from the Panasonic, software development kept completely in-house always, set up the manufacturing bought interior for the quality control. Here the reduction supply dependence through the strategic acquisitions and maintaining control over the critical technology compounds. Here we are seeing the implementation timeline and the resources. Here so many the capital expenditures and exceeded $6 billion invested, equity raises and debt financing secured funding. Here the manufacturing expects hiring and from traditional automakers, the production line redesigning from the efficiency improvement, quality management systems are implemented across the facilities. Here comes the results and outcome. In the Tesla, we are seeing so many like the political environment and economical environment, social environment, technological environment, and ecological environment, legal environment. Everyone is like has a connection with it. So in 2020, the production reaches to 5 lakh vehicles target finally, and the profitability achieves from first time consistently, and the global manufacturing n- network established across the marketing capacitization exceeded the traditional automakers and competitors. Operational excellence combined with innovation leaderships. Here we are seeing about the strategic lessons leaded, and we learned a lot. And the innovations must be balanced with the operational excellence and the scaling requirement of systematic capability building over the time. External partnerships accelerate strategic implementation efficiency. Leadership adaptability crucial during the major transformation. The strategic patience needed during the capability development phases. And here comes the conclusion and implications. The Tesla is successfully transformed from the startup to manufacture. Strategic framework remain relevant from the technology and companies. The gap identification and the systematic response enable success, and the operational capabilities now matches innovation strengths, case dominations, and managing transformation in the dynamic industries. Here we go to the reference list what we take from, and thank you.
Results and outcomes. 2020 production reached 5 lakh vehicle target family. Profitability achieved for first time consistently. Global manufacturing network established across continents. Market capitalization exceed traditional automaker competitors. Operational and excellence innovation leadership, which is included in Tesla company. Strategic lessons and learned. Innovation must be balanced with operational excellence. Scaling requires systematic capability building over time. External partnerships accelerate strategic implementation effectively. Leadership adaptability is crucial during major transformation. Strategic patience needed during capability and development phase.